Mark this video, I'm about to tell you how to play every chord ever in the whole existence of the world. This video has those of you joining jazz band for guitar in mind, but if you're not that, you can watch too. Okay, first a few basic things. The numbers next to the chords are telling you what scale degree to add, and your typical scale has 7 distinct notes. But you're gonna see some higher numbers in that, typically just 9, 11, and 13. Now this is super important, so remember this. 9 is the second note of the scale, 11 is the fourth note of the scale, and 13 is the sixth note of the scale. Okay, so let's say we have this chord, D minor 7. So first we look at the first note that's given to us, which is D. That's called the root, so we're gonna play D right there. Now to build any chord, typically all we need is a 1, 3, and 7. And because the chord says minors, I know that I'm gonna be adding the minor third. Now to find the minor third, all you have to do is play the scale starting from D, so you're gonna play a D minor scale. And then that third note is gonna be your 3. So boom, we already have this. And then it says minor 7. So now we need the 7th scale degree of D minor. And if you really don't know where that is, you can just play the scale up to the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that gives us D minor 7. Now let's switch it up a little bit and say it says D minor 9. You actually still need to include the 7, even though it doesn't say that, but you still need it. And as we know, the 9 is just a 2nd scale degree, like I said earlier. So find the 2nd scale degree. There it is. Now, because I'm already using this string to play the root, I'm gonna just move this 2nd scale degree up a whole octave, which you're supposed to do anyways to make it a 9, but that's what we're gonna do. So then the chord becomes, I have the 1, 3, 7, then we added the 9, and that turned it into a minor 9. So now whenever you see a minor 9, you can just move the root and use that exact same shape. And we can do the same process with major. Let's say it was a D major 9. First we're gonna find our 1, then we're gonna find our major 3 because it's a D major, so 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna move that up here. And then we find our 7, which is a major 7. So then I'm gonna go, and there you go, you have a major 7, and then it's a major 9, so I can now add the 9. So I'm gonna find the 2, move it up an octave, and then we got the D major 9. Now when you just see a note name and then a number next to it, it's gonna be a dominant chord. And all that means is that it's identical to a major chord, but with a flat 7. And if you don't know what that means, flat is just moving that note down a half step. So let's say the chord was D7. We're gonna find our root. We're gonna go to our third, 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna add that. And then we're gonna find our 7, but it's gonna be flat since it's a dominant chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're gonna add that to the chord. And now let's say it was a D9. So we're gonna find the 2nd scale degree. And then we're gonna add that on top. And then D9. Now we're gonna call this part 1 because the video is getting long, but follow for more and I'm gonna talk about more complex chords and how to build them.